All right, greetings. Thank you for joining me. I'm Raven with Raven's Arcana, and I wanted to discuss vibration. And, the principle of vibration, the law of vibration in Hermetic principles, just kind of gets into that everything is in motion, right? Everything vibrates. Even things that we perceive as solid have particles that are vibrating at a rate that makes us perceive them as a solid, right? And it's a way to look at everything and realize that energy is all around us. Energy is being exchanged, transferred on a daily basis from us to our environment and vice versa, right? And I wanted to go into and discuss kind of my thoughts on a practical application that applies to everyday life for all of us. So we think about vibration in the terms of that person brings good vibes, right? Or bad vibes. Or we're vibing with someone. We catch that momentum, that vibration. And we'll use music as an example, first off. So music, there's vibration of the strings, the instruments, vocal cords, goes into a speaker, usually unless you're seeing something live, an acoustic. And that energy, that vibration is transmitted towards you. And when energy comes in, it will change your vibration, right? Or if it comes in, it will create a change. It will create a fluid movement of energy and a change in vibration. So it can raise or lower your vibration. So if you're listening to speed metal or something like that, it's usually going to change your vibration such that you become elevated, might become really excited and want to slam dance and get in the mosh pit. You might become angry, might become aggressive. Or on the opposite end of that, if you have something that is a very slow, emotional, maybe a downbeat that takes you to a place that is a lower vibration, and this doesn't have to be negative, it's just something that allows you to experience that spectrum of emotion, right? So that emotional music, that downbeat music, the blues will take and it'll change your vibration through the transfer of energy. And you'll match that. So you'll match that vibration. And if you want to feel sadness, you want to feel connected to someone else that went through the same event or a similar event, and have that connection and realize that everyone else feels this way at some point. There's nothing wrong with that. We're just talking about how the transfer of energy works, and vibration is part of that. Now, you can also do that through substances. So if you take an upper, then you could achieve or match the vibration the same way you might do listening to metal or fast music or whatever excites you, might make you aggressive, right? Or if you take a downer, would be the opposite, right? You'd feel that sadness, that depression. And I'm not advocating for substances. I'm just trying to explain, how vibration would work. So the vibration, whatever happens inside of that pill, inside of that whatever you're taking, that drop of whatever, that vibration, that chemical reaction changes your whole vibration. And once your vibration is changed, that can affect everything around you. So going back to this person has good vibes. Maybe they were listening to some music that amped them up a little bit. They want to dance. They bring that into, let's say, a bar, a club, or house party, whatever. And they bring that vibration with them. And empaths are able to feel vibration, feel changes in energy, changes in the atmosphere, the environment, right, if you will. And they'll pick up on that. And you can change that depending on how strong your vibration is, right? So you could, this bringing life to the party. That's what it is. You're bringing a good vibe to the party. If you are the life of the party or perceived as such, when you enter a room, everybody, hey, let's do this. Let's start talking. Let's start dancing. Let's start kicking back some some cocktails, what have you. And once again, on the other opposite end of that, if you have a bad day at work and you bring that bad vibe, or what is perceived as a bad vibe, home, someone's happy to see you, they come try to embrace you, and you bring that energy in, then that, talk about polarity, that would be negative because you're repulsing, right? So you're repulsing with your vibration. You have a negative charge and it's repulsing someone else. Whereas if you have a positive charge, or what's perceived as positive energy, positive vibration, you would attract people to you. Now, we can go through some more examples with sports. So let's talk about football. Let's say a quarterback and a receiver are vibing, right? They get that momentum. They get where they are matching each other's vibration. You think a quarterback can throw 25 passes on the dot through air, through everything else going on that's, just so on point on that? Or are they matched with their vibration? Does their momentum or the whole team's momentum allow them with their newly, collective vibration, allow for forward movement? And at that point, does it become repulsive towards, if we're talking about sports, does their adrenaline or their momentum create a charge or create an opposite polarity where that energy will disperse other energy? And think about, and we talked about adrenaline for a second, think about when your adrenal glands actually start to drip if you're scared, and you hear about the wives lifting up a car. You actually have energy, you have polarity where you can move stuff out of your way based on your raised vibration. And this goes to everyday interaction with people, a handshake, a hug, and this interaction that we've become a culture where we don't really embrace each other. We have the dap where you bump fists. I'm not against any of that. I'm just saying that you're transferring energy. And if you're transferring good vibes, whether it's, compassion, love, you're sad for someone, you show them sympathy, empathy through an embrace, you are exchanging energy. You are each changing each other's vibration, and hopefully the stronger of the two will elevate that person, right? You can do that through words. We already talked about music. And this is, vibration goes through everything. Inanimate objects that appear to be inanimate because there's particles moving, like we talked about, at a rate that makes them appear as solid. It's a reason why there's a vibration. If you're carrying a vibration that's negative, some people reconnect, so they take their shoes off and they reconnect to the soil, to the earth, to match the vibration, to ground. You have a grounding vibration. So this is all going around us all the time. There is good vibes, there's bad vibes, there's negative, there's positive, repulsive, attractive. And a lot of it has to do with intention, for sure. And a lot of it has to do with meditating or knowing yourself, being able to perceive how you affect other people, how you affect environments, rooms, situations, groups of people. And being aware of your vibe, and being aware of other vibes around you, and when to stay and try to raise that vibration, to elevate, so we can all come together, and when to leave. Or maybe when to repulse, when to protect people. It's all vibration. It's all energy. We are vibration. We are energy. And once you attempt to wrap your head around that, it allows you to perceive at least a little bit of how everything works around us, and how intention and, kindness and your moods and attitudes and words and actions affect not only the internal but the external, affect not only the individual, but the all. All right. Appreciate you taking the time to check this out. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you want to show your support for the channel, dig what we're doing here, please give us a subscribe. Really appreciate it. And thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, take care.